Yeah. But this is reward, and I hope. Small.
Hello and welcome to this platform. Here you will find some lessons that were made during Erasmus Plus project training course KX2, organized by the Young FX Association with other 5 partner countries: Italy, Spain, Romania, Turkey and Bulgaria. The topic of the trainings was Young Communities Organizes, and here during this lesson you will find some interesting facts about how to create a community, how to create a better community for the future, and to learn something new. Hello, the first chapter of this lesson will be an introduction about community organizing. And the first question that we have to ask ourselves, if we would like to understand better this topic, is the terminology. What is a community? Because a community and a group. Because if we understand what is a group, it means that we can also create a better future, better group, and better community. Basically, according to the science, a group is a collection of individuals that comes together from a common purpose or because they share some interest, which can be organized or informal. So we have a group of informal group or organized group. It can be based on factors such as geographical location, shared experience, for example, also religion. A religion can create connection and groups because, of course, there are a group of people that share the same aim of life, the same experiences maybe before. And in this way, people are linked together and they can build some relationship and also to create a different kind of community for the future. Another term that is really important in this topic is constituency. And constituency, it's quite hard, but we will understand together what is constituency. Because for constituency, we understand a group of people or a geographical area who elect representatives to a legislative body or other governing organization. Mostly we find this definition in democratic context where citizens vote for their government representatives. However, a constituency is not just a limited or political context. For example, in a business, a constituency can be based on customers and stakeholders that the company needs to address. Or in a civil society organization, the constituency is the group of individuals or communities they serve. To understand a little bit more specific this terminology, a constituency can exist well without any mutual knowledge, typical drive, cooperation, or strategy of its member. Not all who vote for a specific party talk to each other and organize their feedback and requests to their candidates or even mobilize an activist. Just the same, not all the members of the constituency need to necessarily work together toward common goals in identifying solutions to their issues and overcoming them. Now we have to talk about social class, because another important point is social class. Social class nowadays, it's quite old terminology because we identify something related to bad situation about social class. If we use this word in a normal conversation, we can identify a specific target class, for example, related to economy, to society, to behaviors. And also the connotation is about inequality, because if we talk about social class, it means that we divide the class according to a specific range. A social type to exist that does not need that its member is aware that they belong to the class. And just as the groups mentioned above, there is no need for a type to exist that its member cooperate and activate. It just exists. The division of social class is something social, it's natural in people, and it's natural in society because we are different and people usually divide their self in different range. So it's time to define what is a community after talking about social class. What exactly is a community? Basically, it's a group of people that share a specific geographical area, common culture, interest, or identity. And this sharing experience and values create a sense of belonging. In this way, people that are a part of a community feel part of something bigger than just a small family or a small neighborhood. A community can also be described by their level of cohesiveness, solidarity, and social capital among the members, meaning networks, norm, and trust that support cooperation. In this specific case, we have awareness. A person is a conscious community member, has belongings, values, connection, and a shared experience generated things. The trick in community organizing is transforming a group, a constituency, or a social class into community. The topic of our first training course was community organizing. But what is a community organizing? First of all, community organizing is not a technique or a methodology, but rather an approach to a process of building and strengthening relationships among members of a community and empowering them to take collective action to address common issues. It is a people-based approach to how to work with them on building their capacity to identify and solve problems by creating power and influence, and thus fostering positive change. Generally speaking, community organizing typically involves many keywords that now we will talk about it. The first one is building relationships. In a community organizing, youth workers build trust and relationships with community members, especially those marginalized or disadvantaged. These can include door-to-door community meetings and involving local organizations. The second keyword is identifying issues and concerns. Organizing includes listening to community members to understand their problems and helping them identify common concerns and goals. The third one is really important, is building power, to help the community member to develop skills, knowledge, attitudes, as well as the confidence to take values-based action. These could take the shape of training in areas like leadership, public communication, community organizing, and coaching community leaders. Another one is campaign development. Organizing includes working with community members to develop strategies and campaigns to address the identified issues, meaning a clear action plan, identification and partnership with allies, understanding opponents, and organizing a series of events in a logical sequence. The last one is facilitation and participation. Facilitating opportunities for community members to participate in the decision-making process and create opportunities for them to influence the public, the system, the policy. The core principle is that community organizing works with people, and there are many forms of community interventions, and empowers people to speak for themselves, recognizing that confrontation and pressure something are needed, as much as there is a need to hold authorities accountable. Ultimately, community organizing strives to create a long-term democratic government organization or movement that is successful at solving issues. Thank you.